Greetings, Commanders. Welcome to another episode of Surviving Mars. And this video was recorded on December 24th, 2021, so Christmas Eve. This was a long session, 8-hour session that I managed to condense to 10 minutes. You're welcome. You didn't want to give you an 8-hour video or an app to watch based on feedback. That most of the feedback saying that you fell asleep within the first 9 minutes of the video. So I wanted to maximize what you would be able to hear, and you'll see that we optimized the solar array. Thank you to the person in my forum that contributed to the design of this thing. So each of the large solar arrays is touching the grid or the light vicinity that shows where the optimal light or the optimal placing of where light can be shown on a solar panel. So I maximize my energy. Thank you for that. And you saw a little bit of the scenario where we have Martian-born children being creative and creating their own language, which is something you'll see as a culture aspect, I believe, when you're doing these kind of things. I might have cut the videos backwards because you saw the solar array was reverted back to the other thing. I wanted to correct that after us recording this, but I think I'll leave it the way it is because moving around the clips in an 8-hour video kind of freezes up my resources because it has to seek back and forth for something so large. So we do have a problem with how many colonists we have. We have way a lot of colonists who are unemployed, and most concerning is the colonists who are homeless but are still hanging out in the domes. So since we are 100% of everything, the domes no longer have glass on them, so it's an open air kind of thing. The environment is good enough to have breathable oxygen, so it doesn't need any of the things that protect the dome. And we stop getting meteor showers, we could stop getting dust storms. The thing that we have most of is the Mars quakes, which is a sign of, I guess, when I was explained it, taking Earth science, that young tectonic plates, when a young area is forming, it'll have a lot of earthquakes, right? Since we terraformed this planet fairly recently, the earthquakes are going to continue for a while, so that kind of explains it, I believe. We are underground right now, and we're having a population error. I was trying to shuttle people up from the domes because they're having kids down there, and we don't have enough space to occupy them. I started banning births. I don't know what they do. Or the technology that goes for that kind of thing. Probably maybe it's not the intrusive way of controlling a population. Maybe it's like some sort of policy that the people would follow. The game doesn't go into it, it just does it. So not sure how that would work, but definitely something to think about or not think about. It's up to you. You can see we're doing some maintenance here. We gotta make sure, I was trying to make sure I had enough water because the domes do require water now. Especially the large ones, I started running out, and the deep deposits are definitely do help. They have a lot of water in reserve. I kind of wish the lakes had provided some sort of water relief, but they're just there to help with the milestone. So 8 hours are in, and we have the AI mission nearly complete, and you saw that I was given a choice whether or not to do something. I'll let you read it yourself. If you want to, I'll set up a spoiler thing in the Discord if you want to figure out what other people have chosen. I'll post first. Make sure you use spoiler tags when you do that so that it doesn't affect someone else. So these channels in the Discord are hidden because I reserve them for the people who were part of the Twitch group that I had. They don't want too many of them exposed to the other stuff. Well, because if you were going into that community, there's a lot of backlog you might need to know. I wanted to keep it a little bit inclusive. But if you want to be part of that, you can message one of the moderators. But basically, I wanted you to know that it exists. There's a space community, and people who have been supporting for a long time are in there. And they give me ideas for the different content that I have. Anyway, last milestone is underway, but definitely in the late game, the most difficult challenges are managing what you have on the planet. There's a lot of unemployed, there's a lot of homeless. Your resources are now stable, but I still do have to shuttle from the space elevator down metals and polymers every so often, because it's one of the things that need to be part of the. It's a maintenance kind of consumption for these kind of for different things that you have. So I do also have to have the electronics come down as well. Electronics and electronic parts when the people can't keep up with it. But fully milestoned game where you have the elderly, they're now living longer, and before someone retires or stops working is a bit stretched out more. You have a lot of people on the planet who are just relaxed and idle, right? They'll have icons that they want to make money or want to work, but there's no jobs available. So what do you do for that? If you're on a different planet and you're in that situation, what would you do, right? How would you fulfill your daily life? Some people are okay with having to not have to go to work or just lead a relaxing life, which is nice. It sounds like the future for someone who wants to retire right away. I know in the military, once after you get out, since you're doing 20 years, and if you're really young, you still have a long time before average retirement age is 65. So many go back to work. Some people don't work, just do the retirement thing, which is fine too. But my plans personally, after the military, I'm gonna continue to work. Someone like me needs to work because I find fulfillment in helping other people, and I want to help achieve certain goals for others, or as part of a team, organization, which is probably why I became a guardian. But anyway, this is all the time that we have. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, the like button. If you want to see more future videos like this, please hit the subscribe button. You also have member videos. I haven't said that in a while. Thank you all for watching. This is John Nezodam signing out. Take care, stay safe. Remember, you're essential. And there's one more episode of this. Sorry if my voice is a little tired. These batch videos I did before I had to go move, and I'm a little tired. I did 27 videos of recording, Definitely, it's a lot. All right, take care, guys.